morning, everybody. Can you imagine love not being a spirit? Can you imagine love not being good? No, love is good. Love is spirit. And remember, love is the name of God. That was a big discovery. That's the big truth. God is love. Phil, you said you just saw some birds eating the seeds?
3 of them, yes.
And what describe the birdies?
They looked like they were chickadees.
Oh, they weren't colored, were they? With a little little black cap.
No.
And yesterday, Phil and I saw a little squirrel sitting on his haunches and holding a peanut in his hand and eating it. And Phil said you saw him eat 3 of them?
I was maybe 4 or 5, honestly. That thing put them away in just a couple seconds each.
Phil, you see the turnip behind you? You see a sprout on it?
Yes.
Now, very, very carefully, would you hand it to me and don't hurt the sprout?
Put it right up close so people can see.
Yes,
and there
please.
you go.
Am I showing the sprout to the camera?
Yes.
Folks, this turnip wants to live. This turnip, after being cut, and brutalized and covered with wax, it still wants to live. Do you see the sprout? It doesn't want to be cut up. It doesn't want to be put into hot water. It doesn't want to be eaten. And it's going to live. And when my friend Pat Nichols, Patricia Starr, gets here this afternoon, I'm going to ask her to give me a pot and fill it with good, rich soil. Give me the bill, and I put the turnip, this part, in the center. Don't center the whole turnip. Just put the sprout part, and you're going to see the most luxuriant plant in about 2 or 3 months. And then when spring comes, I don't know if it will last until Memorial Day, but I'll put it in the ground and see if it can have a family, because that's what it wants to do, just like the rest of us. It wants to have a family, and at Christmas time. Thank you, Phil.
You're welcome.
Phil, would you read this to the folks? Very, very slowly, hon.
This is a pamphlet from Community Caregivers, Neighbors
Heidi,
Helping Neighbors.
right?
From Heidi. Yep, she stopped by here, right?
Excuse me?
She stopped by here?
Oh, yeah, she did. She's a lovely person. And enjoyed our jokes, and she has such a vibrant laugh. Okay, dear.
All right. Community matters. In an increasingly complex world, it's more important than ever to establish a sense of community by making a difference on a local level. Our mission is to provide assistance to those in our community who need a little help so they can stay in their homes and live independently with dignity.
Very good. Phil, could you just slow down? I admire your adrenaline and how fast you work and talk, but just a little more slowly.
Okay. We're building a caring community. We meet with potential clients to assess their needs and our ability to provide services, provide professional referrals to local agencies if we can't help. We recruit and train volunteers to provide clients with non-medical services.
Isn't that nice, folks?
Shopping, transportation, light chores, visits, and or reassurance phone calls.
So will they read the encyclopedia to me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We support clients' families by providing respite, education, information sessions for family caregivers, and support groups for those caring for people with memory loss.
And Phil, I think she said they were 28 years old, weren't they? They'd been around for 28 years?
Let's see. It might say it in here.
Keep going, sweetie.
Okay. We take every precaution to ensure the comfort and safety of both volunteers and clients. All are screened by our professional staff. Volunteering for community caregivers is not just rewarding, it's convenient.
Would you consider volunteering, Phil?
Sure. I do some of what I do here. You can volunteer as little as 1 hour a month or many more, whatever your schedule allows. The process begins with a 1 hour volunteer orientation session.
Say that again, dear.
The process begins with a 1 hour volunteer orientation session held regularly at convenient locations. We provide assistance for people of all ages. Clients receiving transportation services must be able to walk on their own or with a walker. And the service area is within Albany County, including the towns of Bern, Bethlehem, Guilderland, Knox, and New Scotland. As of 2012, we also provide services in the city of Albany.
They just took on our county, didn't they? Rensselaer.
Mm-hmm. Volunteering with community caregivers is an opportunity for you to make a difference in a neighbor's life.
Yes.
There's no place like a home. If you need help staying in your home, let us know. And the stress of caring for a loved one can be overwhelming. Soak in the pain of being too far away to help. Contact us to find out how we can help.
Now, Phil, is there any way you can write the telephone number on the screen?
I can put it in the description on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you do that now, or do you do it later?
I do that when we upload it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that. Very, very much. Good deed, Phil. This one, dear.
All right. This is Season's Greetings card with a snowman on it. It says, sending warm wishes your way. Wishing you happy holidays and a peaceful new year. Thank you for your business and friendship, Mary Lawrence.
Yes, dear Mary Lawrence. In Wethersfield, Connecticut. Thank you, Vegan Supreme. Vegan Supreme. And when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did we treat others. Go ahead.
This is a card that says thanks. And it says, Dear Glendora, thank you so much for your thoughtful donation of $20 to Orange Street Cats on September 23rd, 2022. We have taken in a number with medical needs, and they thank you also. We are grateful for your support, and we welcome you to the Orange Street Cats family.
Could I show the card, honey?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Is that a good picture of it?
That's the back of it.
Pardon?
That's the back of it. It's got to be tilted. It's one of those open upward cards.
Now do I turn it around?
Yes. Twist it to the... Oh, okay. Now they can read the writing.
Okay. And could I have the other one? I forgot to show Mary Lawrence's card.
Oh, it's all right. I've been showing them as you hand them to me.
Tell me if I'm right.
Yep, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And is it anything on the back?
Looks like wintergreen branches. We learned about those. The wintergreen ones have brown.
Yes, we did.
And then they have red berries.
We're doing volume WXYZ of the World Book Encyclopedia, and we learned about wintergreen. And Phil, this morning we learned about the women's movement, didn't we?
Yeah.
And about women getting the vote.
Mm-hmm.
And here in the United States, back when they were trying in the late 1800s and 1900s to get the vote, black men got the vote on the 15th Amendment, but women still couldn't vote. Mm-hmm. And Phil, who was the first state that allowed women to vote?
Colorado.
Very good. Mm-hmm. Tell me what's going on here, dear.
Those are the vocab words.
What, dear?
The vocab words.
Oh, yes, please.
All right. And you wanted to go over some again, right?
I want the former ones you did last week.
Okay.
Or yesterday or whatever.
A verse.
What was the first one?
A verse.
Oh, a verse means going in a contrary direction.
Mm-hmm. Advise.
Excuse me?
Advise.
Oh, advise?
Mm-hmm.
To recommend a course of action?
Yep. Advocate.
Advocate, somebody who pleads the cause of another?
Yep. A dynamic.
Oh, adynamic. That's a very good word, folks. You know what it is? It's something who's lost its dynamics. An adynamic is somebody who's lost their dynamics. Very useful word. Thank you, Phil. Next one.
Aliotropic?
What, dear?
Aliotropic, I think. I might not be pronouncing it right. Showing different properties as to velocity.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Aliotropic. Yes, showing different properties. Hold it a second, please.
Would you like me to pause?
Yeah. No, do not pause. Do not pause. Hello.
Hi, this is Susan. I'm here in the parking lot.
Oh, wonderful, Susan. Phil will come out and guide you in, dear.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of my car. Yeah. Okay, good.
Thank you, Sue.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
So, folks, we will resume. Sue is going to come and inquire about working here with us to help the world.
All right.
So we will adjourn and we'll come back to you.
All right. Now,
Well, folks, Sue is a delightful person, and she seemed to like us, and she seemed to like the work that we were offering. So on Monday, I will call Consumer Direct Jordan, and all of us will get on the line together, and we'll help her. Oh, I'll ask Jordan to send her this. I think it's a 21-page application, isn't it?
it's quite lengthy,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of parts that are.
And then she goes to go to the document and get all of her shots and things like that. But once you go to work for this company, you can't be fired. If you come up and want to have to do something else, you can always come back on call. So you're in and, you're never out, you're in. Do I do the next thing, Phil? What is it?
Oh, we've still got some vocab words to finish up.
Vocab.
Aesthete,
SC. One who makes too much of the beautiful.
affable,
You tell him that one. That's your favorite word, Phil. Just a second. Excuse me. Hello.
Oh, hello, Glendora.
Oh, hi, Wayne. You're on the air.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you're on the air. We're doing a TV right now.
Oh, because I wondered if you'd like to hear your show. It's on in about 3 minutes.
we can finish up quick.
Well, folks, on the TV audience, what is happening here is that the TV show for Glendora is playing in Pittsfield right now. And our friend Wayne is generous enough to call Glenda up and play it to her over the telephone. So, why don't we take another break, Phil?
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Wayne, please. Folks, it was a lovely program. It got out the message. When all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how do we treat others. And it got out the new prayer that I want myself and all of my friends, everybody I know, to be our very best. It was a really good program, and Wayne was so considerate to call me up and play it to me over the phone. It's a great world. I'll say again, how do you know God is good? Because you know that God is love, and you know that love is always good. God is always good. And if you think God isn't good, you're thinking wrong. Like the little boy who was thrashing around in his bed and whimpering and crying, and his mother came in and woke him up. He says, the monsters, look at them, they're all over the place. And his mother says, I don't see any. Well, they were here. No, honey, they're just monsters. They don't have any existence at all. Wake up from the bad nightmare. They really have no existence. Don't let them into your thought. Don't let them into your thought. Stand very carefully and do not admit those bad things to your thinking. Well, Phil, you think we could ever get through this program? Where were we?
Let's see. Affable.
Oh yes, you were going to give us and that's your favorite word. Go, Phil.
One of them. Easy to speak to, courteous and civil, and amiable.
I love it. Would you read it again?
Easy to speak to, courteous and amiable.
Nice. Affable.
Affectation.
That's your least favorite word, right?
Yeah. I like the spelling of it and the sound of it. Affectation. Something about it. Attempt to exhibit what is not real or natural.
Yes. Say it again, hon.
Attempt to exhibit what is not real or natural.
We don't want that. Okay, next, Phil.
Affecting. Influencing the sensibilities, stirring the emotions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, and nothing does it better than love. Helping others. Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We got some jokes. What is vacation?
The time when they close the roads and open the detours?
While in Hawaii, Bob asked a native, "How do you pronounce it? Hawaii or Hawaii?" The native said, "Hawaii." Bob said, "Thank you." The native said, "You're welcome. You're welcome."
Yeah, and the native said, "You're welcome." Do that one again. The traveler said to the native, "How do you pronounce it? Hawaii or Hawaii?" And the native says, "Hawaii." And the traveler said, "Thank you." And the native said, "You're welcome."
Ed is so proud of their new compact car.
What, Phil?
Ed is so proud of their new compact car. They drove it to Florida during hurricane season and got 550 miles per gallon. Do you know what the first time they saw snow in Atlanta, they thought it was an explosion of grits?
Say it again. What happened the first time it snowed in Atlanta?
Do you know that the first time they saw snow in Atlanta, they thought it was an explosion of grits?
The natives thought it was an explosion of grits.
When my sister got married, Dad spent $6,000 on the wedding, and they said he gave the bride away.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. The auctioneer said, "Sold to the lady with her husband's hand over her mouth."
Okay, that's enough, honey.
All right.
Here you go.
All right. This is from the Advertiser, Thursday, December 8th.
Oh, it's our new article?
Yep.
Oh, Phil, can you read it to us?
Yep. Thanksgiving is over. Glendora says, "Oh, no, it isn't. I will continue to give thanks 40 times every waking hour."
40, I'll give thanks for 40 things every hour, folks.
How can you do that? Well, let her show you. She gives thanks for no war in our country, the USA, U.S. mail, Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, sunshine, snow, summer, flowers, stores, cars, schools, libraries, every word that is tender and mild.
Oh, nice.
Is that from a song? Sounds like a line from a song. It's a good one. It's a good
It
thing.
is. It is a line from a song, Phil.
Eyesight, hearing, touch, taste, olfactory sense, health, careers, jobs, social media, computers, dogs, cats, enough food on this planet to feed 8.5 billion of us, reading, writing, arithmetic, encyclopedias, music, melody, rhythm, love, the world's perpetuity, rain, mystic harmony. Glendora's prayer today is, I want myself and everyone I know to be our very best. Campbell Soup has gone vegan. They now have a plant-based chicken soup. See a chat with Glendora on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We are on show 14,163. What can we do for you? ? And everybody, this is show 14,166.
Oh, thanks, Phil. So you see how easy it is to think about 40 great things about the universe every hour? You, Phil, camcorder. How easy it is. Is there one more here, Phil?
Oh, we've got some jokes. You want me to read them?
No, we've had enough jokes. Thank you, though. You really have stamina. Did we do this one?
No, we haven't. All right. It is from the Small Business Development Corporation in New York, Veterans Business Assistance Program. The New York Small Business Development Corporation Veterans Business Assistance Program provides targeted business training, counseling, and mentoring to help you start and grow your business. SBDC business advisors can help you identify potential sources of funding and guide you through the many obstacles that can stand between you and success.
So nice of you to do a small business center, advising center.
The NYSBDC works with a network of veteran support agencies that can provide additional assistance, like
Say that slowly, sweetheart.
the NYSBDC works with a network of veteran support agencies that can provide additional assistance. The New York State
wait
Division
a
of Veteran
second.
Affairs,
Tell me how it connects to the veterans there.
by offering them connections to get additional support that these places
Oh,
can
it's
offer.
offering the veterans support how to start their own business.
Yes, yes.
Very, very good. Now, comes through the State University of New York. We have one here in Albany. We have one in Farmington, Long Island. And they are just taking on themselves gratis to help you, veterans, start your own business. And they tell you all the steps, and they help you do it. Anything else to say about it, Phil?
Yeah. The SBDC advisors support the SBA in providing entrepreneurship training called Boots to Business to more than 100,000 veterans every year. It's a 3-step training program developed to introduce transitioning service members to the concepts of business ownership. The training is available free of charge at participating installations to service members and their dependents.
Phil, would it be possible for you electronically to put that number on the screen when you start uploading?
I don't know about on the screen, but I can put it in the notes or in the description.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
All right.
Well, you have been a joy from the beginning, and thank you, Phil.
Oh, I do have some good news.
And folks, I want you to know what this is. It's a nut fruit shake. It is, first of all, you take your nuts, almonds, or Brazil nuts, or hazelnuts. You grind your nuts in your blender first. 1/4 cup. And then you take a cup of rolled oats. Quaker's old-fashioned raw rolled oats. And then you put in a banana. And then you fill the rest of it with a great big can of pineapple juice. And blend it. My goodness. Isn't that all the food you need? I mean, all the nutrition you need? Delicious. Grace and peace unto all of you. And again, thank you, Phil Eddy.